Relationship or marriage requires a balance between openness and personal boundaries. That is what we are here to discuss today on Gospel 101. My name is Evelyn Selassie, and they about share secrets and privacy in our relationship more. Meaning say no generate a lot of issues. Now so and they about who say ehun here and I say ehun here. I have here with me Elder Andy Kona. He's a youth activist. Me my friend no odo carpenter because about odo ho 7 days I just say odini na be me ma and there ehun komo e na ye ba bedi elder mo akwa
but that's it.
Hey, finally you share nyame adom so minim so ho ye right nyame adom yeguso kakra right into ye share asie no na maybe say privacy and as secrecy nankasa. What does it mean?
Very well. Before permit me now. Me my draw line here.
Okay.
Lines me never draw. First one. We're talking about marriage and relationship.
Sure.
The me say you the line twice here, and it's a marriage is a relationship.
Okay.
But your relationship beyond
marriage.
And let us understand that, especially for the Gen Zs, the young people of today.
Sure.
Relationship might not necessarily be marriage.
Okay.
Yeah, they are not twice here. Additional, we more than
Atiasia. Okay.
Because in some people, why you be call marriage exclusive. It be why you be kind of generally.
General. Okay.
Me say define it. Obi or marriage more or relationship more.
Okay.
What is it? But then you be all relationship.
Yeah.
And our marriage more.
Yeah.
And you must say difference one.
Okay.
And you cannot treat the two at the same time. Ebi or a be relationship. Ebi or be exclusive to marriage.
Okay.
You take on say. After the bizarre question in the
Ain't no bisa say meaning no say I draw line no. You can say secret and I say privacy. What does it mean?
Very good. After the can mean can relationship
sure.
marriage.
Exactly.
Good. As you sit. Who boundary be a person be across it. Even including people who are very close to you. Or be person across it. Just a personal person pa or call a bring madam for free. Who boundary be a person across it. And there are other boundaries that across that. Anyway, you wouldn't mind so much how we bring secrecy and privacy. Line a done tamono a bit blurry. And line them.
Okay.
But unless any can on my front, one year say oba oba of we see the teens. or bathroom no jare. It doesn't matter how close you are to that child. Or call her
Okay.
And then secrecy. And I'll say
privacy.
Or one the privacy.
Okay.
Jitum say nipa bia or privacy. Oh baby, a one person will be who they are.
Okay. And they say no, I a secret.
Baby.
Person will say a secret.
What do you say? Obi or secret and your private that much, but or this on person will be exposed. There might be things people even know of, but that person keeps to him or Ubi San also can was him. And no secrets and also being private.
Hey, that's
person will draw that line. Man who say, well, you know, Uber to me up to this point. I think as we go along the chart, and be clear.
Yeah, be clear.
Into it.
Sure.
But who say, no maybe it doesn't matter how close you are with somebody. Person ni panel. And not just a natural, and it's definitely a secret.
But do you think it's healthy to keep certain things from people?
Okay.
Okay.
Depending on a junior tax identity.
Okay.
And you come bia no person will be at it.
Sure. I know dear.
You might not be holding it secret, but it could be private to you.
Okay.
Would be some question beyond that pointer. I can decide not to answer. It could be public knowledge. If it might be any pen, but won't tell me, man, because I'm putting tabs on it. Me buaso. I may not keep it secret because it be an opinion and it will be so. So no, I want to keep that private, not secret, but private. And your men
okay.
Sure. As we go along, I believe it will be clearer.
It will be clearer. It will be clearer.
I want to keep it. UTB.
Right.
Among my innermost circle, they might know. They might. Even then, let's take Jesus Christ, our example. Not only is she for 12. In fact, I'm not 12.
Yeah, no more those.
But there were 12 selected of normal camels. Even among the 12, there were some 3 at the piano or baby beyond or no. Why do you think he kept that?
So where do we draw the line between those two? Because it's a bit confusing.
It is.
And a bit dicey.
It is not that too confusing, but you see, intent. Intent. And as we go along, I need to be intent. I dream being a teacher. No one say me I make a be. Oh, I did a war dream. The war no, and I dream a day with Timono. And I influence the way no.
Okay.
You do things with a reason. So the reason now crowns what you really do.
Okay.
Yeah, we are 1 year, but what dream of is seen out of how you speak, how you do things. Somebody can tell you this is what you are doing. The point is the intention.
Okay.
Then we come to relationships and marriages.
Okay.
What do I say? We come to relationship and marriages. Someone worry. Must swear oath before God in the house of God, at the law court, wherever. So the two shall be
one.
So where is that idea of members will be obey? I know there are questions that may come up.
Sure.
But to be clearer as we go along. What do I say?
Yeah.
So then the questions come. And I'm worry. The two of you are one. Why do you want to keep things from her? Why do you want to keep things from him? Then you ask that question too. Is it sensible? Does it make sense to spill everything?
Exactly. Because what worry doesn't mean you don't have your privacy. So does it mean that all the time when any paninya access to your phone and read messages? Privacy. At least you should have your privacy in marriage. And now worry I need privacy.
Personally.
And now if you are dating somebody who need privacy.
My example is Oba. It gets to a point or bathroom na ubi ya de or ubum.
Sure.
And you love ya baby. And you baby. But you believe that child who is now growing needs some privacy. There is nothing wrong with privacy. Transcending to secrecy, and then it turns to something else. Now you begin to see the difference.
Sure.
Only in the privacy. The fact that you are married to somebody for life doesn't mean that person will be, means that person will be in your face every time. Oh, sorry, I'm not a single room, but they're serious. Oh, sorry, I need money. That is why I need to love somebody properly before I get married to that person.
But I also know that marrying because of love is not enough.
I agree to that. But it is very important. Percentage no so.
Okay.
One worry will be on the only domana. I'm telling you, things you can do is imaginable.
I see.
Yeah. Because nothing will bind you. Then why did you get married? Nothing will bind you. Something should attract you, that lady to you. Something should attract you to that lady. When you're before, you are not an angel.
Okay.
You would make mistakes. Obe can't say me but baby go what? Ubufu no said den kura. You see a smile and then something changes.
Okay.
But yeah, something should bind you. Sure. If nothing is not there, nothing is there. Glue. That glue is what we call the love.
Okay.
What he has here, something should bind you together. You can't also just walk on the streets and then catch anybody and marry.
Sure, I know.
So something should put the two of you on the same line, or at least on a line. So that's where the love factor comes in. So let me go back to privacy. You would feel, say, sometimes your privacy have been invaded.
Yes,
example,
because I mean, I have my phone.
Sure.
You are just going through that. And then I'm mentioning like a few questions on what I'm media.
Don't worry.
Sure.
You see, imagine a young man. You want to be my back. So from age 6, 7, 8,
okay.
When you school or ye drama, wa high na die, wa worry. Onim so do be babe kan ho nti. The experience as a young person living alone, I can't hold. So over 20 years, he has lived alone, or if a lady, she has lived alone on Ongoa for over 20 years. Into even oko wino, and also or worry, oko high dino, and also inform I'm going to bring another person. So I can't have a single room. Let me have an extra room, or even 2 extra rooms. So I'm not feel comfortable.
Sure.
Into already the background baby influence it right from beginning. They would have to live in a room.
Sure.
Which is a norm. But in dealing with other people, those things, or believe it said those people living on their own should be the best.
Okay.
Inti already I know about privacy. What bad them or no problem.
Sure.
One year, but me affecting a warrior initial. That is where sometimes obey demanders and a year bad democracy or
okay.
You wouldn't understand from initial stage. To me, not me Pastor Wood, I mean a lot of inspiring stuffs. You know, maybe what why is this guy, why is this lady behaving this way? You were not there from the beginning. You don't even know how it feels.
You dated, you got to know each other. And he said, I feel like some of these things.
Together. I don't count.
But I thought, you discuss about some of these things.
You can. It is.
And our reality is different from
It's so different.
Okay.
There is difference between discussing, talking about, and facing it.
Okay.
Oh, do you love this lady? Oh, I love this lady. I love her. This lady, I love her. I love her. Then, one day, you live together in the same room. Anajo, sorry, Anopa, sorry, Amonache, sorry, without makeup. I mean, things you didn't anticipate.
Exactly.
And as a Christian, you know, so you can't live together before you get married. So all those things you didn't go through.
Sure.
Even if those who did, reality is different from those things you hear. What do you say? You know, when we're so firm, you go through, they really face it. There are a lot of things you would hear before marriage. Oh, warrior, you ask yourself, is it the same thing people spoke about? Note that two marriages are not the same, can never be the same.
Okay.
Because mummy and no crown, we are different. Mama warrior is different from papa and mommy warrior.
Sure.
Although so mommy, we also send papa, but it doesn't mean it's the same. So let's note to say, ye nipa. And there are a lot of dynamism in this world. If we are so you know, be brave.
Sure.
And there are things we need to be careful about.
Right. And talking about family, now maybe say, is there everything about your family you need to share with your partner? And I said there are some off limits.
So, baby Same, strictly concerning this issue, the two of you, number one, more attitude.
Okay.
More approach, even to their marriage, would affect a lot of these things we are talking about.
Okay.
If my wife or your partner is hysterical about maybe the reaction to maybe it will determine whether you say everything or not.
Okay.
Although the people muna hasn't come share.
Okay.
But assembly it should be a for baby sa oka na na come ya na ya wo ho. Why would you want to kill your wife or your partner?
They want cancer because why didn't you tell me?
You have to be smart and wise.
Okay.
Ne papa mu a na make ne papa mu a ye nkyem monkomo. Asan komo no dey or how bebe. Still do we go ahead to do it? We may end up killing one. But at the
end of the day, best be another issue. Say, what sign the idea see me?
And then no. Let's have the lesser of that two evils. Let's have the lesser of them.
Because although may react say wrongly,
good,
but still one can't. It will be another issue.
And you know that spark. I'm for discussing. Because our something should be there to talk about.
Sure.
Something should be there to talk about. They be a people who are can't want them. You discuss it. And come on, grow, baby. Something should bring life into the family.
Sure.
And it shouldn't always be quarrel. And if one particular issue is always bringing up quarrel, you need to be tactful about it.
Okay.
Kasa, communication. There is this book I recommend to everybody who is listening to me.
Okay.
Heart to Heart, The Act of Communication by Nancy Van Pelt. Baby, obi share sa book ni bia. Ne bo bia to. Doesn't matter the price. Just buy it. If I collect it before you ask for the price.
You said heart to heart.
Heart to Heart, The Act of Communication.
Okay.
Everything about communication in marriage, in business, in almost every aspect of life.
Okay.
Very easy to read. Wonderful book. When you have the colored one, it's even there are surveys that have been done. It is so wonderful.
Okay.
For single people, for married people, for counselors, for whoever you can think about. That book is wonderful. I wonder, it's not on the market now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But say, it's me online, no?
I want to believe so. I want to believe so. Read that book. Then you will know communication is so important in every sphere of life, not just marriage.
Sure.
Every sphere of life. You might be doing something good. The way you communicated it, turn the thing upside down, could turn it upside down. Someone has something negative about you. The person brings it up. The way you absorb the communication could turn it around to be positive for you. Communication is everything. You can share, you can discuss, but how are you communicating it?
Right.
Nipa no process it, or yeri anaso no process it. So no process information. It might be wrong. What do you say? Information whatever. As someone can yes sir. Send no interpret it, and yes sir na watch it.
Okay.
Yes sir na watch it. But you who understand better, no, you would know how to turn it.
Okay.
I don't know who to say negative there, but we're talking about secrecy sharing, and yeah, sharing is wonderful. In marriage, sharing is wonderful because you are your wife's responsibility.
Sure.
Husband, wife, you are your husband's responsibility. I never quite say I'm worry am panase. Minim bibia efa was winning bibia for me. It's bibia me tea. You should know where I am.
Okay.
Makrase me too kwayo eko baby. You should know where I am. Not necessarily say minim say if you we are not dying we mono. One, the number one is based on trust. Me jidi. Say the me kun catch am na no correct njo wo. Ajiatu. Obi obaka bibia fufuru bia and something else. What you are saying? So it is based on trust. So when we say marriage and it's based on, they are tangibles, but they don't look tangible.
Sure.
Trust, communication, a whole lot of these things. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Back to phone issue. Touching on that again, should you have access to your partner's social media account or phone? Even a phone,
all right.
I also have access to and I'm questioning social media handles.
Okay. So let me have some leading questions to that. Me who phone am fair. Ma talk or cheme yere. What's my idea?
What talk or channel?
The idea.
Me there.
Thank you. Ono ne dia. Me and I'm a to channel. But a ne dia. Into password Facebook. Why not just me? Or they Nedia because or you an adult on your own.
Sure.
Kai number one, we nipo. And son obey you, we nipa. A reasonable person. Why don't I leave the phone for her? It's hers. I don't mean your man.
Okay.
I don't know, me pray me home, I pen the password. Me day. Should I control people to the extent to say me hearing so phone no kra? The password, the social media handles in a me control. I don't oye movie star, and oye celebrity. So a celebrity na me the manager or in control, man, that's a different issue.
Yeah.
Why do you want to do that? Maybe sir, and so bonnia. Why do you want to do that? So can't I trust that my wife can take care of herself? Can't I trust that my husband can take care of himself? What kind of marriage am I in then?
So you would say it is good, say, will you be keep your password private when you phone
password so? I didn't say to me, yeah, masem. Me here people on the phone, so I'm the manager be a mommy. Mommy, one example, me fee. I'm gonna me answer over here. Me password on phone so. OBN in password. So lines be the BB OBN. So what is the essence in putting the password on it in the first place?
So privacy.
So why does everyone else know the password? That I need your phone for my homework. Use your mommy's phone or use the other one. They be media nan or so. What did I mention? Sure. It goes beyond the simple thinking. Okay. Say password the minute crame. My password I can change it right now.
Sure.
That is it. Manipa no who nipa. He is a human being who has right on her own or himself. And you be BNS nyame obo so ni asase. Or the pe. Or the ere.
Or the amai.
Or the amai.
Or the amai.
Or the amai. I don't know who nipa be nipa. Who nipa? You ordinary human being.
So check and balance.
Check what?
Or checking up or she say bibia e pepe.
Say
be now anko ye bibia.
Obi can say me. I find it laughable, but it's instructive in a way. As my wife, I've seen that you are searching my phone. I can assure you of one thing. What you want to see, you will see and you will cry. So when you have heard you what did I mention? It don't be when necessary. And for bed mean to also. And then you know.
And that's how see you cry, idiot. Sometimes you just want to know. Say your ye or cheaty and now ye we are now also a found waging rather than say so be quan I say be stay
so your whole marriage is based on phone.
Not entirely, but say and also can you pan home. So basically information be out here be albania or honum.
When you're there, or your Google. Or not Google. Look, and nobody you hire who 100. We worry ourselves too. Especially, let me direct this to the Gen Zs. We what? Yeah, how you want to do?
You see, sometimes you can even meet somebody who really loves you, but you are wondering, say, hey, this person is it really genuine? Like you just want something.
You are not serious.
You just want something.
You are not serious. When are you serious? You are not serious. Sure. If you meet something or someone you like, what you say? If you meet someone you like, you don't want these things. And no man ever prevent you from getting to that person. And your more there are things that would keep you away from that person.
Okay.
What you say? But those things might be trials. You see who kind of what they pay the one I hear people meet young people. Remember, you say, what is your body count? No, be a potential wife, and I baby, what is your body count? One of the most stupid questions I've ever heard. Forgive me.
Now, is it wrong to know?
Why? Why do you want to know? What do you say?
Say me.
Now, what do you say?
Say me.
Movie.
So that in case a BBC or China, me to me a defend me kuno and I say me and I say.
Why do you want to carry burden in your day? The issues of body count say yampa. And you're the man's responsibility, not you. Bonnie be obi aye da action. I don't know what you know. Are you Jesus? Who can carry cross? Say
the two shall be one. So you say I'm looking out for him.
That's a very wasteful and useless way of thinking about that two shall be one. There are responsibilities. Dear or yeah, no responsibility. Bonnie be or yeah, no. Or no responsibility. Don't add that to yours.
Okay.
That is why I said there is a difference between marriage and relationship. I even have more.
Okay.
We have relationships. We have situationships. We have relationships.
Hey, really?
At another time, we'll talk about them.
We'll talk about rules once. Or the shin. So.
A whole topic on it. So.
Okay.
There are relationships. There are situationships. There are even more.
Okay.
And we are mixing them. Yeah, they're doing it now. You know, but who here?
Right.
What you say? Why would the pastor ask you, of all the women in this world, do you choose to love this person? Why do you think they ask that question? Of all the men in this world, why do you think so?
Yeah, some person be sure say no one now pair.
Now person wins him who answer and they won't pay the other. Because listen, in marriage, when you are going to get married, note one thing: you are not going to marry an angel.
Okay.
Because you yourself, you are not an angel.
Yes, sure.
And it's susuto a boko glass house. Because Kai say, Sasusu Diana, what they call. And one year the bay, you be na be at the uncle, you be brepane.
Right.
So there is no need going into that. You get to a point in your life, I shun the whole world. I shun every woman. Oba way and I'm a fan of some worry.
Okay.
Obama way and I'm a fan of some worry. You carry on from there.
Right.
How won't concourse will be better than a body count and body count is a much than body count.
Okay, so we can body count ourselves. So how much can we share about our past relationship when we are with our present partner?
Okay. So as far as I am concerned, won't be some question, won't you answer here?
But sometimes don't you also feel say a be necessary say bi anka nipa we a won it na ye no bibi ba ku mienu we nti o pe say wo di kan e kan
one very mpo one very say as a young Christian you are supposed to lead a chaste life till you get married. And then you me adom wa ware a o san ko back akofa my ex one very we need I don't know whether you understand the point I'm making.
I'm getting it.
It was so dirty in the past. Let it stay there.
Okay.
If in the course of our living something comes up, you can discuss it.
Okay.
And set down coffee no topic in MBC. You are weakening your marriage in the first place. You are weakening it. The relationship now woman. You are laying a foundation for your potential husband or wife to walk away.
I see.
There are more problems in marriages today because of excess.
And my next question was say, do you need to still stay in touch with your ex, even if you are married or something?
Mama can say, Cecilia, it is an intern. A idea woman there.
Okay.
Almost every young person, beside young people, how many of you are single? And then they are confused. Oh, who do you come? I'm saying, let's see, sorry. You can't single, be on worry you.
No be on worry.
And no be also or no see your dating. Dating near records more.
Okay.
You are either married or not married.
To dating na mo be worry or chinakra still you are single.
You are not married. Or be maybe pie. Me who ababa will be o sorry. Me ne gino ambasa me worry no. As far as we in the church are concerned, you are not married.
Okay.
So processes it take place. I mean, as one penny phone him.
Sure.
What did I mention? I said, They said, no, stay away from this lady. She's in the process of getting married. Okay. And he is aware. What he has said. Yeah. But she says a corner. You could do weekends work. I don't know come home. I don't know sorry no.
I see.
Meaning that I make a note yeah. You are not married. And then Pamacho me besides are you single or married? I'm talking about people, are you married or not married?
Okay.
Those are the people I'm looking for. And then me who someone am ha suitors bow. Many or momo soma suitors.
Okay.
It is a because are you single or married? No one in the obviously. I don't know what
there.
to tell them.
Sure.
You are giving me the signal, say, oh no, you are occupied. What is accepted? In our tradition, it happens.
Sure.
Obi abefie be hu abusu abo say ababa we manage no one person worry no. Nti ye kwakọ boa ye ho aba. In the tradition setting, it's accepted.
Okay.
Accepted no njere say o ko ne fie na kwakoda. E ko di weekend ho. Budget dem kan what man say. Accepted no say enya safo no na ware. Eye abusu na ware.
Okay.
The church doesn't marry. It is the family that marries. But safo no no ye kire. What you say?
Sure.
If I as an elder for young people, me who obi kokwan bi so I can call you over.
Okay.
This is what I've seen, or this is what I've heard. I want to hear from you. You care to share? Say that. Tell me what you heard. This is what I heard. And then you not cry. And then you not cry. Then we can talk and pray.
Sure.
What did I mention as it? And yeah, and you be a trimupo, and they say, "Yen shall heaven dakro." We want to meet in heaven one day.
All right.
So let us shield each other. Yenso so yemu. Ye nipa. The ultra no. Ebi almost in the chair and then it's an intern. Virtually everybody is doing it. Until sometimes obi kure name the reason here or your phone say it's okay. So that's why at those that we have a responsibility as elders, any church leaders, to guide young people, and yet to whip them, but to guide them.
Okay.
What did I mention? And it is and nobody cost so pa. It's strange. Obi say, although the only say, a bonny was so no say, obi no be akwakoda to have sex.
Okay. And then a bonny fire.
Is that what the Bible says? No. What does it say? Onim your responsibility as a church to instruct the people according to what the Bible says.
Okay.
What you say?
Sure.
So obia obusuafo abesre ebetu ntinsa ade aba and ababeto so they are the ones you recognize. Na asafo no koko jaw. Asafo no go ware mawo. Asafo no go jaw.
Okay.
What you say? And then there are a lot of young people who don't know this up to now. So with the issue of excess, it's almost everywhere. It's done everywhere. University students,
Sure.
Maybe issue is simple. Or X, maybe at those times, school time foolishness. Until now, be Bible say, oh, this is not good.
Okay.
And you are no more with that person. And I say that bond and we break it. Let it stay so. I mean, you won't meet the person in heaven and snub the person.
Sure.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. But say, a man for a worry, till you, or my worry you, or more worry, and still they see the ex doing what? You go night, well, doctor, I know you're what you say?
Sure.
Me kase dia wo ye wadwen. Ye kase fornication. No, me kana adultery. Enye se wodi nipa no akwakọ hye eyi nko an o. What does the Bible say about it? Or say so hu oba na kondo no kra why dey?
Me na have baby.
That is it. It means it's possible to watch TV and commit adultery.
Sure.
Is it true?
Yeah.
Good. Into X, that is why I encourage young people to stay away from those things. Because when it be, there is something that bonded you with that person when you were together. Maybe I didn't go. I've read a lot of stories on Twitter and other places. We never really stopped. Okay? We never really stopped. He traveled, and then I didn't hear from. Yes. You know what? When people meet and they say they are in love, they bond. There are processes. Nancy Van Pelt book. You will see the bonding process. The last end of the love process. Last end is sex.
Okay.
And it is about number, if I'm not mistaken, number 13 or 14. Now, what a true lover. That is how it goes.
Okay.
But what we see today, if you read the book, you see,
we
we skip. Good.
Yeah, sure.
Now, we skip what? One of the reasons why a lot of marriages are failing, the people did not really bond. The reason why a lot of people are married today, they can't sit and chat. Because we because almost skip here, and no one is almost film back. They skip straight to sex. So there is no bond. And Nipan on me, it's not my friend.
Because I remember a story I read years back. The lady was complaining, say she's now married to the husband, but I saw a stranger.
Yeah.
And then going back to the story, Kind was just like when they were dating or seeing each other or kohonum, they don't really do anything. It's just you come, we have sex. Obia is just looking on their phone. Okay, and then me cool. Okay, mami koja. Okay, that was it. Into all worry, you know. Maybe she was thinking that when you worry near my best.
Don't fool yourself.
All worry was still the same.
There was
trend.
no bonding.
And then she was now worried.
That is it.
And seeking for help.
Which help? We didn't go to Yewi. It's not possible. What you say? Yes, share what God has created. I bet you dancing no only
Sure. Okay.
The bonding takes one step to another step to another step. Sex ends it because by then you would have been married.
Okay.
It is a jump the another fester. You see, I said the Oko stairs. I using it as how do you climb? The always on saying that. So that bonding process. It depends on your down for. Or you are crap and where she. So there are people who are married, very successful people, almost sick or more. Just be in here on my life, but they can't just be friends. On to me, not them monk. I know it will end in a fight because they are not friends. Look at your friends. Look at those friends you took from childhood. From Colabrim, school. What to make boom.
Sure.
Immediate and check. And if you would uncle. You say bad things to each other, you do, but you become friends soon because you are bonded. Bonding me woman, baby woman me and them. I would team when ye. It will be because uncle for me and they ask them, they won't cook you. Who could be a third person? Or open no money, they woman them. But they are very, very good friends. And the same way, you want them for Bibi to me, see, or Montam Metis here. You will be in Swa and to papa to miss you Montam. But still, they are friends. Have you thought of that? That is it. They are bonded. Bonding. Get that book and read it. You will understand it better.
Sure. I would.
Heart to Heart, The Act of Communication by Nancy Van Pelt.
Okay, right. Let's go on a quick music break. Bye to us.
Oh,
Welcome back. My name is Evelyn Selassie. Gospel 101 TV show na Augusto channel. Now make sure say you can share our videos to your friends and family, loved ones. We are Gospel 101 on TikTok, Gospel 101 on YouTube. Oko on mabi hu your videos ni na. O like na o share na o follow yen so. Elder, yes I saw you.
That's it.
Right. Enti ye to aso no na bibisa say sesi anu ye hu line drawn between secrecy and privacy no. Afei de yen hwe say how can you handle private struggles without hurting your partner's feeling? Because sometimes, you know, just as you said, we say, ube to me akasa same way de na ka me pese me ye ni say, e bia wo ti a adwin na wo dwin fa ho na ebe sesan bibia. And so nipa no beba be hu no beka say one can't share me, you're hiding things from me. So how can you balance without hurting the person's feeling during the time I will struggle with our private things?
Very well. In a marriage, okay, I mean from free marriage,
Okay.
I mean sanded down relationships more.
Okay.
There will be incidences you would have to keep this private. You can't run away from that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see.
It's a Valentine's season. I want to give my wife a surprise. Are you going to tell her?
No.
Good. Now, what is that surprise? What you say? So you have to keep things. It has happened to me. A
Okay.
few times where surprises have been organized for me. When my very close people even knew, I didn't know.
I see.
What you say? It makes it nice. Into we use element in the film when you
Okay.
but element in so betumi ahadwen. When you're consistently keeping things away from your spouse,
Sure.
you could hurt her feelings. Betumi ama amana yen ya. Because what the BBC, you know.
Yeah.
Say I dream which then your papa say ebony would see you yen into moody see. Into obey day a balance side me anyway say.
Sure.
Good. My mema another instance. What your project? What started project to be? What was all this year we year kakra? And the surprise no. Because they be a dream attached, you know. She has always been saying, "Yenya baby kakra is yet na ya kebe fine."
yeah.
Those things, you know, that is her aspiration. I get your pen on person you know. Into say with a surprise no. And ya dream boni o. E bi no me project. I don't come home girlfriends. That is not what I'm talking about.
Obey your car, the girlfriend will kill that in your credit.
The kind. I dream a tied your way in it. I dream papa. Number 2, oba na ne be man mo ntamo te sai.
Okay.
Oh,
I see.
are there instances? Have there been occasions the woman has a cause to doubt,
Sure.
and now the man has a cause to doubt? So what crasa wo ko here ba?
Okoba.
Oko chese.
Okoho.
Enya ne ko bampo. Oba no agitu mo se. Me kun ho na oko.
Ampa.
And I me jitum so oko ne krum oko aba. Oh, so the element of trust also now counts. So I don't know who no emu da hope fe problem bi anymore. A normal saying to me go for problem ba. Anya we na go for issue aba. But there are instances in so ye sha se ne me de kan oba sani awotie, oba ma sani awotie. And also betumi account for some of these things.
Okay.
So we are extremely jealous. We are extremely jealous. Like, who say oba bia bam obi a problem. Who say oba bia abamwa a problem. Adwin bi ni echi barompe.
Sure.
What you say? So who saw baby a ben wa a issue man. I don't know whether you're getting the line now, Major.
I am.
And to be saying no. I had then I will discuss about for with her. And you all discuss about for us or about worry no more. But there's something we should discuss.
Sure.
Because or baby will be a best or ben will be there is suspicion.
And yeah, you call complimenting for the any.
Thank you.
Then come with DM so girl you tired there from person wish eh.
Intentare share no ho de no. What am I say? Some question the babies are. Oh, into young so young as married people, as people in relationship. Young so your level of sanoma we say no.
Okay.
How we can tolerate each other.
Okay.
Obi come for Bema come for and your Bema be come for baby and just walk over no. And a Bema also yesterday you. What is that? Once the gang say, "Oko worry on your before." I also worry on your before. What is that? Do you do things to make your wife suspicious?
Sure.
Do you do things to make your husband suspicious? So, inti you're living, yeah, and say living. I did tia worry na sama. How we do go about things? Send us fire no man. And so, actually, how these things work.
Okay.
Also be aware as well. And easy how.
One woman told me say, "Hey, me can your mommy kunu dia ye me a me da so te ho a." Na so ende hwe ye na ye nam a ye koba enso so no e bia nke ye wa na ka untumi. And then you see these people and you're so glad that you wish you can marry, but omo bie ne wa so try. You just take a step back
what
and
is
say,
"Hey, 50 years, 30 years, 20 years of marriage." Not celebrate yeah. A year 20 years of struggle. And in your day. And don't see today's world, you hear the glamour side and go out. Social media no na ISR, you hear the glamour side and go. They be share 20 years, and I have fed, and I have fed, but among can struggles and inch. I mean, what must say? Phone a okofa, number okofa no. Do you not understand?
They say can you punish so we so they are shane
ho. She's grown beyond. It's enye ne de no nko a o, enye de esi ne no, and e define bibia. Years of struggle.
Okay.
What you say? Sure. I encourage every young person. Don't just look at the nice side. Sit with your mom. Sit with these people who have done 20, 30 years of marriage. Sit with them. Have a discussion with them. Mama, normally be saying over phone. Because some of them are not heard. They have felt. They call the why me. Utumi jaye ho. Edidi today's slave queen, and now say junior slave queen, and now say semi slave queen. That's what he said. Ni kunu and now say ni and I jai. It took her phone so why then. Because a normal way chine buru phone. The baby chine buru phone so there. Tolerate that nonsense for now.
But sometimes you know that health why Cynthia was says we show because one share be now or you too much now I cover baby into one
if you doubt leave.
Okay,
that is one thing.
What if you're already
I tell them if you're already, that's another issue. If you doubt leave.
Okay.
I didn't mean to be standing no. Obama on warrior. No, there was Sumaya drums or boom. That one is not a red flag. That is a black flag. Black. Even on warrior kukreni ayanso why. No to me jaw ko week on pel. It doesn't like you. Don't waste your time on that man.
I see.
Bema pel. Bema way serious with you. Of a baby or she be your men have that character.
Sure.
Baby, o should be very sure because of baby or then saka de ni wie pe is gone. Oh, you know who.
Well, woman was like, "Oh no, the own jai our because side chick."
Good.
Because I done it call beba. And no nim the inti our ni kunu. Inti definitely on it na. On konon koye bon 3 and now bon 4.
Good.
Now bema no enko living the life into that team. So as
there is a quotation in the Bible I want to leave with you. I want to leave with it before I forget. Write it somewhere. Nehemiah chapter 4 verse 14.
Okay.
When they were rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem, led by Nehemiah, they faced a lot. In fact, nobody bring a kutia.
Sure.
One encouragement or the man want to say, or say, protect your families. Protect your families.
Okay.
Protect your families. Or say, mon saba kukra mo throw well no more temono. Mon fa ba so nkra mo second. So no be those enemies are bad. You will defend and protect your families.
Okay.
I encourage young people who are married to protect their husbands.
Okay.
Young men who are married to protect their wives.
Okay.
It works. Okay? Sometimes you need to protect your man from himself. Sometimes you need to protect your woman from herself.
Okay.
It's important. It is deeper than just the quotation of Mama.
Because but just as you said from the beginning, you know, be a docha sani nimse and I did be a while, you know, be a yo send panoya wa down for keke. But we are now knunim say a bit to me a kofa bibia by in the pape moi, chania maso.
Correct.
Right, okay. Okay.
Don't go to the next question.
Yeah, I pay up no.
Very well.
Sorry, I'll ask again. Say, how can we improve communication about personal boundaries?
All right. So, number one, don't marry somebody you can't know.
You can't know.
You can't know. Adesua yensua nwie. Yensua de nwie. Obi a wontumi nsua no. Wo ware na be ha wo. Aware basically adesua.
Okay.
Because every day, we be seeing bibia for your home. Every day, we be seeing bibia for ukuno. Every day, we see you baby nyayo.
As we are, we carry our mama kai say one lady was that man or say in the year bibi no call report say any man the parents. Now for say, hey, me by don't to me yes how, and I'll be commenting yes say. Subaya obadeti awari aseno different from oye oba. We say o mama no papa there. We are cry to them.
Thank you.
And I will so the obe to me no nti wo ka wa dey trend.
So after what must say?
Sure.
What means you had the Jitum say nipa na we choose amongst all people in this world. Obesiano. Usiana tiase. Usiano kwa argument in this thing. The first one I catch was okay.
Sure.
I said, Kai said, "One worry before.
Exactly.
You're not going to marry an angel because once when you're before
angel.
Into the way I would expect to say, like you see on social media, husband material. Why?
Wife material.
What about husband material?
Husband, yeah, intense.
I didn't end it. So what probably obey your wife material? The end of one so I saw where they husband material. But there are standards for husbands, just like there are standards for wives. You don't expect a husband to be beating a woman. So sorry, boxing a bank for kunjiske. What they fear na woku obu obi keke. What you say?
If you don't know to me now.
Ko ni abema.
I don't know to me no. I don't know comment.
You did not marry even obi a one and a pay in terms of physical appearance.
Okay.
You married a helper. Obi obeboa. Also and also mama. Unye mo mpam ne triso.
Okay.
Enti ye what means so usua ye say be sua. Women are very difficult to understand. And make baby am na bia.
Yeah, we don't know what is wrong with us.
Ade bonyina last month. To mutimo mo de. Enti ma nam se nyankopon me gidi se nyankopon bo ba nti oba ase na me ma kwati oba ase na ya
cry your behavior no ye nti ase.
So you know be I just accept it.
Sure.
I will speak to all young men, especially young men and person worry. Don't aspire to marry Mary. Jesus' mother. And you know we are sure say no be Mary cry yeah Joseph will have problem.
Exactly. Sure.
Because we are human beings.
Sure.
Obia every year, Bosumi bia ni hormones change them.
Exactly.
Why do you want to understand such a person? Accept the person the way they
mood swings they cry.
Women, the biggest you need to do is to respect a man, respect and one another. Bema hear me bia as I so. There's no respect.
Okay.
Manu so woman asa. The ope bi obeyama.
Right.
I believe we can have a wonderful relationship, we'll have a wonderful marriage if we go the God's way.
Okay.
Infobo, ema yekono. Emema. Yando ya yero no. Young people who want to come in. And yet easy to know beso bemono. Banyamia kanto. It has to happen. But go in with an open mind. And say don't tell me when I ask you why do you want to marry, tell me because my son aware. Aware so when
So Oni.
Where they?
Oni.
Who will be when you with Jimmy down?
Oni, baby, I went to know you're
So
okay.
set note to say, me do stage in my life, I want to have a life partner.
Okay.
This is the kind of life partner I want.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always about breasts and hips. That's not always about it.
Okay.
That's the mistake we make.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say? It's not always about it. When him say, this girl I found also a girlfriend, there are things about her you cannot handle. Please don't go. And go.
Okay.
For your own sake.
Right.
And go.
Say na Mrs. Sunny Power na.
Aye.
Na Mrs. Sunny
Obey
Power.
say we
Ebeye
know. Obey we know we.
ye.
Ebeye ye no. Now we be man we. There's somebody will come and take the aye ye. They will come and stand and into me stand. Be sincere. I'm a realist.
Mm-hmm.
This I cannot handle it. It doesn't matter what I can handle it.
Na me be ye ne de yin free mo.
What's it?
Na me be ye ne
Obey
yin
ye.
free.
It me ye bibia.
Mm-hmm.
But he has given us this.
Okay.
You know this person, excuse me, is not your class.
Mm-hmm.
Because party I hold to be inviting a con won't go be. Now what if you know come here with ya? Who be your BP? At a young age, you be.
Best no, so bet me I saw do beko.
Obey.
Do beko.
Or some for uncle obey. A chance of us all over. It do say no. We need a particular class of people. Marriage is more than what you think.
I know the. I mean the. So see I know the mean to know. The attitude the aye hu ye bi na ye de we wa wo mu na unim say
It is not as easy as it seems.
Okay.
You see, never leave God out of your marriage.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in a relationship, don't take God out of it. Do it the God's way. Okay. But please, one thing I believe in is
okay.
The nyame de achewa chede nyame de achewa asase so say yes no no. First ya wa koma nyina ye. Yes no.
All right.
What you say? A breast for you to marry, God will not disappoint you.
Right.
But listen to the voice of God.
Right.
Listen.
Right.
Don't do it your way.
Okay.
Kase papa bi wo ho a ono no lead asase so. Pray. Multiply it like Ellen White would say. So wo bom paye ebia 2 times a day. Oko ware a but more than 2.
Right.
Multiply it by 2.
Sure.
Or you are facing something. The devil himself will also step in.
I see.
That is important.
Right. Mr. Ubeka say, Pastor Ubeka say, they are open, obi so pay. Ain't na was a double up game, no?
Of course. And one thing. One mistake young people do. Let me call their attention to it. Their old friend or girlfriend, also would don't know. Sincerely, that kind of woman, that feeling a woman, that shows some power or banner, and other banner or bemano. Are you sure also does that? Love is a 2-way affair. Remember, it's not a 1-way affair.
Sure.
It's a 2-way affair. Whenever you see this guy, na goose pimple like goo, girl here na, and will see be goo those things. Are you sure she has the same feeling about you? It be brave, more humo bro. Who be a odo say that. To my managing us,
I see.
But deeply in Nipan on no. She will be also that feeling of Obeja Hako.
Oja will be soon seen and your own
job. But a bedroom will be Obeja.
I see.
Because you can't fake something for life.
Sure.
You can't fake for life. If you do baby, tell her my bread. Can't.
Hey, love carpenter. Oh, so they are fixing you one. So they are making no. Come on, chichen I do. But I had no remember my kind AC. Ain't you know? Say, oh, question B. You are going through something. You need somebody to talk to. Elder Adikona is here for you. Ain't Elder? Patrol share details of that so that so many people getting in touch. I'll be to me afro now.
Very well. My social media handle, I'm virtually on. I can't say all because there are so many of them. It's my name, Andikona. Andikona, ANDYKONAH. Andikona, okay. Twitter, that's X.
Okay.
Instagram. Virtually
TikTok,
all of them.
YouTube,
TikTok, YouTube, they are all there.
Okay.
With me, you can get me on there.
And what if so be person reaching out to you personally?
You can get me on WhatsApp.
Okay.
0244 862 111.
111.
We'll send WhatsApp because
okay.
I may not be readily available to pick a call.
Okay.
So we're lucky enough friends, but WhatsApp is there. Anytime I can look at it.
And
on this is 0244 862
111.
111.
Yeah. Right. Into say nipa no ehia or not frewa. And that's all texting would help. Texting na nkomo bi a person ni dibia ebia wo ye program obi amana bekasa on dating, marriage, anything, he's there for you. So just get in touch. Elda see I'm sure now other topics so there yeah situation there and also I am with the point and also everybody about
relationships, situationships, relationships.
Wow.
If you sign come when you real one
and they remember fun and now better. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
They are watching and they I say you fan. The other fan ebe buano. The on fan so there. Or no anasem. Yeah, say. Now may I do my ever science to share you.
Amen. Amen. God bless you.
This is where we end today's episode. My name is Evelyn Selassie. Said ya many agena mesia den. Minim sesa and I won't suesia. Elder Ndikona is available. Here na number not the tuja. The social media handles so bet me reach out and he will be there for you. That's sending yankupon ya adoma. Ye besa nsu eshiabu. My name is Evelyn Selassie. Stay blessed and stay safe as we depart. Bye bye.